You are listening to the Profitable Content Creator Podcast. This is the place where content creators come to learn how to create profitable content that positions themselves as an authority and grows their online businesses. Get ready to take your content to a whole new level with your host, Kristen Poborsky.
Do you want to be seen and heard everywhere? Kind of like all those people that you see are omnipresent on all of the social media channels 24/7, and it seems effortless to them. Well, if you want to do that, avoid burnout, then you're going to need to invest in a content creation and production system so that you don't have to hire an entire team to help you and you can still have free time for yourself. So I am here today to talk to you about my 3-step process to creating content that doesn't suck up all your time and gives you a way to repurpose it so that you can be omnipresent. And finally, I'm going to talk to you about how to automate your content so that you don't have to be out there trying to post 24/7. So before we dive into today's episode of the Profitable Content Creator, let me just take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Kristen Poborsky, and I'm a content creation and course strategist. I help coaches, healers, and course creators dial into their content creation process. So back in 2014, I discovered the power of content, and I discovered actually a unique system, which is my 12X content creation system, which I'm sharing you a sneak peek at today, but it helped my clients when I figured out this system of how to create content with hot topics and repurpose it so that we could show up every single place. It started to grow my client's business. So fast forward today, we're still using all the same methods that we used back in 2014. What's changed is the type of content we created. So I'm going to dive into today's topic and just give you a sneak peek behind our 12X content creation process so that you can take away and start creating content that's going to help you show up everywhere. So the first thing I want you to embrace, and I know a lot of people don't want to do this, they don't like to create video content, but that's the key to everything. If you want to create content that is going to attract clients and help you connect at a deeper level with them, then you're going to want to create video content. It used to be we could get away with written content, but today it's got to be video content. And trust me, this is the fastest way to do it. So what we've learned in the 12X program and what we teach is that we teach a simple script that you can create an entire month's worth of content in one sitting. So my first tip here is to use a script and to batch out your content scripting in one sitting. And you can actually do that in about 2 hours. I can bang out 6 scripts super fast. And the key to that is we do not write an entire script. We write things that are just simple outlines because you don't want to be that person who's sitting there on a video looking down reading your script. I've got a very simple script, very loose script that I'm following in this video, and it really, really helps me to come across more polished and for me to be able to create content that is more authentic and connects with my audience. So that's my first tip. Number 2 is that you want to then, once you have those scripts down together, it takes me about 2 hours to do that, but then I schedule 2 more hours where I actually sit down and film my content. And I can seriously script and film, I can film 6 episodes in about 2 hours. I've gotten so fast and confident when I'm doing it that I can actually do it in 2 hours. So once you've got your script done and you've batched your filming and all of that, what you want to do then is to really schedule your content. So you do a few edits, very minor edits, and then you schedule it, okay? You spend like maybe an hour scheduling it. This is something, if you wanted to outsource this, this is a good thing to outsource, is this whole scheduling and doing minor edits. Now, I'm going to give you a bonus tip here, and that is you want to automate your content. So that means when you sit down to schedule it, you use something like a Tailwind, or you use Meet Edgar so that you can schedule your content and actually have it rotate again and again on social media. You definitely want to do that. That is exactly what all those other social media people are doing out there as well, to show up 24/7 on social media. Okay, so those are really my tips today for how to do that. I've got a couple links down below. I've got my content 12x content creation method that you can join for just $47 today. I've got that link down below where I teach you exactly how to create the content and a month's worth of content in 30 minutes and be able to repurpose it in multiple places. I've also, if that you're not ready for that, then just grab the Content Creators Roadmap where I walk you through how to create profitable content. So now I'm going to actually answer two questions, and the first question I'm going to answer is, a lot of people want to know, okay, so how do I get started if I don't have any content? And now we're really going to talk about automating, right? So if you don't have any content and you're ready to create and automate, you're going to just follow all the steps that I talked about here. You're going to want to batch your scripts, you're going to want to create your content, and then you're going to want to use one of those schedulers to schedule your content and then have it rotate again and again out on social media to multiple platforms. Now, question number 2 that I'm going to answer is, for those of you that already have content, how do I automate my content? So what I do is I create content buckets for certain topics, and I put all of my content that relates to a certain topic into a bucket, and you can create those really easily inside of Meet Edgar. You can create these queues of content that are all on the same topics, and then you can schedule them to rotate again and again and again. And you can even do this with video or podcasts or any kind of content, whether it's written, audio, or video, using Meet Edgar. So that's it for today's content tips from the Profitable Content Creator. Grab all those links down below. I've got the links to Meet Edgar and also Tailwind if you're ready to automate. I've also got a program where I teach more content creation. It's called my Smart Simple Content Creation and Automation Program. You can get started for just $97, and I've got that link right down below if you want to check it out. So stay tuned for more content from me, and if you like this episode, please leave me a comment and subscribe. All right, so that's it for today.
You've been listening to the Profitable Content Creator Podcast, where content creators go to learn how to take their content creation to the next level. If you love the Profitable Content Creator Podcast, we'd love for you to subscribe, rate, and give us a review on iTunes. Until next time.